In Anne Bradstreet's Contemplations, we see her mind just wandering. So she begins with thoughts of the fall and how beautiful everything is. She keeps comparing these beautiful, majestic things, such as the oak that she begins to look at, and she compares them to her wonder of God, how she can only imagine how wonderful he would be compared to all of his creations. And when you stop and look at his creations, it just speaks to how majestic he must be. And she goes on to with this same path of contemplation and just wonder and thought. And she begins to talk about Cain and Abel and Eden, Adam, and how the mother probably missed Garden of Eden as she sat there and watched her children play without a thought in the world about their future and fate, and how Cain will someday kill his brother. She goes on to wonder more about the fathers and their progeny and how that affects them, and how we compare our length of days to the length of days of those characters of the Bible, and how humans in general compare to other creatures on earth in terms of the length of stay and our power, our strengths, our weaknesses, and how we compare to everything else on earth. And especially she ends up with the idea of how we compare to God. And she just stays in wonder of him. And of course, this speaks to her Puritan background and religion, and how suggestive she is in everything that she writes, that it all comes back to God and her faith in him and her faith in everything that has been promised to her. She ends up with these contemplations where she sees more or less the things and how time affects everything, humans, animals, plants, all creatures. And she thinks about how sad it is for those who are left without any type of record, and how those that have their name in white stone or in a headstone, that at least their memory will last.